Spoiler alert, I do not watch baseball. I don't even know who that is. But I do like the color though. That's all that matters. So what's up everybody, Austin here, and today I just want to go through some camera gear that I recommend if you're starting photography or video. Check this stuff out. It's what I used to get started basically. Oh, this setup. All right, so I pretty much have everything right here. So I'm gonna start out with which camera body you should look for. You don't want to spend too much money. You don't want to just jump out there spending this much on the camera and you don't know if you want really like to take pictures, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so if you're looking to get your feet wet in the photo and video world, this is a good camera body to start with. So this is the Canon Rebel T3i. Now this camera did me justice for a very long time. I got this back in about 2012 or 2013 or something around there. And what I used it mostly for was video. I always favored video over photo. But this camera with its swivel screen, it does give you very good angles, which is very important. Flex and get higher. It just gives you that versatility to make sure you have your shots. Maybe if you're a little more advanced, you don't really need it, and you're able to manage or have monitors or there's other accessories. But if you're just starting out, you don't want to spend too much money. It's not that many whistles and bells, but it does offer you to swap your lens out. You do have manual setting controls. This dial here where you have M, AV, TV, you're probably, what is that? So it actually gives you a scenario. Basically, it's teaching you as you shoot. It's teaching you as you use the camera. If you don't really want it, you can just toss it. Don't toss it. Give it to someone or, you know, whatever. EOS Rebel T3i, really good camera. Next we have, I'll start with this 18 to 55 millimeter lens. This is an EFS lens. An EFS lens versus an EF lens. EFS means it's used only for crop sensor cameras. There's a world of adapters, but you shouldn't even be thinking about that. This was my #1 vlogging lens when I was vlogging with this T3i. And this combination did me justice for about 4 or 5 years. I've shot videos, taken photos, went on vacations with it. You know, it's so small, compact, and for a small camera, and it's very durable. Like, it can take some hits. Like, this T3i is still running great after all this time, and I've used it a lot, so I do recommend it. Now, this lens is so good that I will recommend you getting this as your first lens. I'm feeling the photography stuff, I'm feeling the video stuff, I want to do more, right? So I say, what's a good low budget lens that I can get that's gonna bump up my quality? And everyone led me towards the NIFTY 50. This NIFTY 50 is a 50 millimeter lens. It is an EF mount, not an EFS. It's an EF mount, which means I can use this on different Canon bodies, right? So now my new camera, I still use this with my new camera, and it works just as great. This lens is great for low light situations. When you have a lens like this, which allow more light, you don't have to use as much ISO, right? Which means better quality video, less grain, less ISO, less grain. 50 millimeter, definitely pick this up. It's about $125. All right, y'all ready for the big goofball? This is my big goofball. This is my Canon EF 75 to 300 millimeter. Sounds amazing, right? You know, you go from 18 to going up to 300. Now, if you think that's a lot, this crop sensor camera, you have to add the crop factor, which is about 1.6. So now that puts you at 300 times 1.6, and then that's your actual focal range. I don't like this lens. I'm just gonna cut to it. I don't really like this lens. Don't get a 75 to 300 millimeter lens. Don't. I paid about $300. I used this twice, maybe 3 times, maybe when I was excited about getting it. It's not crisp. I don't really like the quality from it. It's not stabilized. So I don't like this lens. I would not recommend you getting this. So you're probably thinking, oh, why do you still have it? I never know when I'm gonna have to use it. I don't wanna get rid of it until I find something that's gonna fill its place. But for now, it's gonna have to do if I ever need it. For now, if you're starting out in photography, I don't think you want this. That's my opinion. I mean, yeah, don't get this one. Let's see if there's some camera gear that I would recommend if you're starting out doing photo and video. One is a hand grip. Works like so. It doesn't just sit on here like this. It does not. It mounts. So I'm only doing this because I have good balance and skills. All right. Yeah, I actually love this hand grip. This is the hand grip by JOBY. I decided to go with this hand grip because it was something small, compact. This screws apart. You can lay it flat in your bag. For the most part, I keep it together. It doesn't take up that much space. And all you need is an Allen key to mount it. This is precisely for video. If you're shooting any video, it helps you get a more stable shot. This grip is very flexible, very small, and I think that you should definitely try this out. This JOBY hand grip for your camera eliminates so much camera shake, and your videos already start looking better. Next up, accessory. I don't know why I put the camera back because I don't need the camera. Is a JOBY Gorillapod. Wait a minute. Before you get intimidated, this is huge, I know. But you don't always need the hugest product. This camera is lightweight. The little brother of this is actually fine, not the baby brother. This is for like my GoPro, my microphone. I actually attached the external light to this one time and just like put it up somewhere. So this one is good for light accessory mounting. It already acts as a stabilizer, similar to the hand grip that we just spoke about. So that's one plus, right? Now, if you're doing photos, it's easy to take around because it's compact. You can bend it and fold it up and do whatever you want with it and put it in your bag. You can just pop it out like a tripod. You can just sit it on the ground or something and take a quick time lapse or do some long exposure photography. I've set this up on street scaffolds and put a timer on my camera and did long exposure photography just as I'm walking the streets. This is flexible. This gives you so many options. You can wrap it. You can just set your camera up in so many different ways that you wouldn't expect, and then now you have another shooting angle. You can't do that with a regular tripod. A regular tripod serves one purpose and one purpose only. This is multi-purpose, and if you're learning, you really want to use something that's multi-purpose. All right, so quick recap. The camera that I did start with that I do recommend is the Canon EOS Rebel T3i. If you're looking for a DSLR camera, crop censored, flip screen, photo video, starter camera, it's the T3i. You may get one lens or two lenses depending on how you ball it. The two lenses that you want to try out are the NIFTY FIFTY. This one has a nickname. That's how good it is. It has a nickname. And you have the EFS mount 18 to 55. I always look because I always forget, is it 55 or 50? 55 just seems like a weird number. But 18 to 55. No, don't get this lens. This 75 to 300, I do not recommend. No. Go ahead and invest in some type of stabilizer. The stabilizer that I got was the JOBY hand grip. Last but not least, you want to get you some type of tripod, but what you want is a flexible tripod. You do not want a standard tripod. It's not going to really open up many opportunities for you. This is lightweight. You can carry it around. You can vlog with it. You can do so much with this. I highly recommend a JOBY Gorillapod. So the camera that I'm using now is a Canon 5D Mark IV, which is a total 5-time upgrade from that. This lens is one of the Canon L series, which is their Pro series lens, which means it is also expensive. But I did not start off with a 5D Mark IV, and I damn sure didn't start off with an L glass. So you start somewhere, guys, and then if you feel it and you love it and you want to do it more, you upgrade, and the sky's the limit. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you in the next one.